So okay, shall we start? Yeah.
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah, no
Good
worries.
evening, everyone. My name is Lokesh, Tayal, and I'm currently taking this call from a hotel in Malaysia, although I live in Singapore. And some of the things which you will find today in this session, you will be amazed why we develop math to shine, how the process of math to shine works to make children math smart, sometimes 10 times, 20 times math smart. Even adults who attend our program, they find a feeling of wonder into it. But before I go, I mean, I can go for hours on talking about Vedic math and education technology platform and natural strategies which happens in the mind. So I try to summarize all my thinking into a 6 minutes video. So let us watch this video. It's a complete summary of how math thinking, math confidence develop in children. Subsequently, we will go through a small slideshow. We will see math to shine, and we will also learn Vedic math, some of the methodology. You are most welcome to put everything into, you can unmute yourself and ask me a question. You can ask a question in chat, and we got Lynn here. Lynn can also support us to answer your questions, etc. Thank you, Lynn, for supporting me. Now let us
My
move
pleasure.
forward. And Lynn, can you play video, a small video of 5 to 6 minutes for all of us?
I can, yes.
Yeah. Search math anxiety books. You will find many books on this subject. You can also search math anxiety research and would find so many people in so many universities are interested in this subject. Let us learn how a child develop and acquire required skills. In the growth cycle, a child absorbs various cues from the physical environment, parents, and society. Most of the cues are absorbed by the subconscious mind of the child. As the child grows further, they need to develop few important skills. Literacy and math skills are very important. They learn it at home or they learn it in school. Literacy skills are required to communicate, to develop essential human relationship. Math skills are required to understand the physical world better. We make literacy more enjoyable, say, for example, by introducing stories. We expand motor skills through art and craft. We try to make math enjoyable through real life situation linkages. However, quite often, math looks dull. If we can make math more joyful, children will become curious about it. Their subconscious mind will start feeding them a signal: math is fun, it is joyful, it is creative. I like it. So often, such children even say, it is my favorite subject. It starts a positive feedback loop in the mind of the child. This feedback loop subconsciously give a signal to the child: my math is good. Let us take an alternative viewpoint. Children look for adults as role model, whether at home or in the school. Quite often, many adults themselves do not enjoy math. They send a negative signal about math skills. The child can subconsciously perceive all the negative cues from maybe parents or the teachers and start developing negative feeling about math. We need children to be math smart. In Math to Shine, we did true innovation. our co-founder Kenneth Williams has extended Vedic math to higher dimension. He merged it with a, say for example, natural method of left-right model of computation. He makes basic math like tables, addition, subtraction, division extremely easy and very natural. Once you will learn it, you will find the easiness of it. Since these methods are unknown to most of the adults, we have an adults training program for you. To remove the barrier of pricing deciding the value of our program, we removed it completely. You can pay as much as you want. If you do not like our Vedic math, do not pay us. If you like Math to Shine Vedic math, please pay us as per the perceived value of our offering. We also need funds to sustain our efforts. Before we dwell deeper into the subject of Vedic math, let us understand the story of Vedic math and how Math to Shine makes Vedic math learning easy and fun. We would also understand how Math to Shine combines school math and Abacus with Vedic math for the holistic development of the child's math faculty. Subsequently, we would also learn few Vedic math methods. The topic of my session is how to learn hard math. Be confident in math for your entire life. I selected this topic because of various reasons. And one of the important reason is if from the early age we can develop a feeling math is easy, never even think it is hard, this change of feeling would be in the subconscious mind at an early age. It will be possible to make math easy for the entire life. Vedic math need to be practiced. Practice is important in all math, and we will see how we do it in Math to Shine. As our foundation will be solid, children would develop math confidence and naturalness in not only elementary math, but when they grow, it will naturally expand into higher math too.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Lynn, for sharing the video. It is just a summary. So let me just summarize how to embed a signal in your mind. Math is easy. This is what we do from the early age. Let me share a presentation about it, share about what Math to Shine does, and also, let us jointly learn some of the methods of Vedic math as well. So, Lynn, would you like to share your screen, or I can, or I can do it from my side as well. Let me do it from my side. Okay. Yeah. 1 second. See, the agenda of the session now is, math education challenges about Vedic math, Math to Shine EdTech solution and books, some of the global development which is happening, etc. We have just now listened a very short video about various challenges humanity is facing in math education, and one important aspect is the subconscious mind and how it reacts. I'm not going deep into it. You can certainly see the video again. And all these questions which you find on the screen, it can be done effortlessly, easily 5 to 10 times faster. I'm not talking about if easy or difficult. I'm saying 5 to 10 times faster, much more ease. Instantly you can get an answer, and you will find a joy because the effort required by mind to solve these questions will be very minimum. So if I have to answer these questions, I will directly write as 642, or here I will say 9. This question, you can see my mouse working here, 97872.3 156. I can say 1221. This is the kind of speed which I get it. Speed is not that important, but the confidence is what really matters. So this is what is happening in a basic arithmetic computation. For early age, if you get this sort of naturalness and interest come into your mind, math is easy. This is what happens. Vedic math is not only about arithmetics, it is also applies about algebra. It also applies into, say like fractions, etc. If you attend our adult screening program, or you join our program, then you will sometime wonder why math has been taught this way. It is not the right way to teach it. For example, in fraction, if I have to do this question, I can directly write, my answer is, I can directly write, there's a 3 holes and 2 by 15 is the answer. But in the conventional way, it is taught in a completely messy way. So this is what we mean by math naturalness. Some people ask me in my events and workshops, will people confuse? And I would say not at all. They enjoy it. And this is what we see as well. See, a child who is just 9 years old can answer this question 100 times, 100 times, 108 into 4 seconds. This is the kind of speed a child has achieved. See, the originator of Vedic math is, Indian Indian spiritual leader, Bharti Krishan Tirthji. He went into the Indian scriptures of all time and find out the system. And the first book he wrote after, from taking it from Sanskrit and other languages, was in 1960. That original Vedic math book went to our co-founder Kenneth Williams, who is based in Scotland, and he extended the concept, and he subsequently wrote 25 books. He is writing currently 26th book, so we have put it 25 plus. Over 500 video he has created on this subject. All these videos are part to Math to Shine. He has also created over 1000 tutor network across 75 countries, and some of his tutors are also based in Australia as well. And he launched the first Vedic math website in 1997. This is me. I have been working into the corporate world for pretty long period. When I saw the system is so good, I decided to develop a education technology platform, and we developed a global team of people who are passionate about Vedic math and who want to help humanity to remove the fear of math across the world. We have people in USA, we have people in Canada, we have people in Europe, in Middle East. Some people are joining in Africa as well, and some people have also approached us from Australia as well. So we are developing, and of course India, large number of people. We are developing these networks that Vedic math can be taught easily by them, and they can develop their career around it. So this is what we are doing it. See, this is the kind of teachers we have trained in Australia as well. There are over 50 teachers who have been trained. These are various kind of Vedic math courses authored by Kenneth Williams. Now let us come to our EdTech solution. I will also give you a live demo of EdTech solution. See, we got two type of personas. Like students have their own portal and teachers have their own portal. So here you find a student portal, and within a student portal we got a worksheet or lessons, we got a videos, and we got Kenneth Williams books as well. And our worksheets are automatically created by the software. We will see that. We also have a complete analytics being shown as part of the software. Everything is visible here, and steps of the mind, which when I was solving it, are shown on the screen here. We got a tutor portal where teacher can see everything what is happening on student side. Let me just go to the portal and show you how it happens in the Math to Shine software. I'm logged in as a student here. When I log in as a student, some of the critical videos come here. These videos you will be able to play and know about the software. We got various levels here. Within these levels, Say for example, we want to learn a method here. There are inbuilt worksheets here and videos here. You can see my videos and you can also see Kenneth William videos here. And these worksheets, see, steps of solving a problem is important. All these steps are showcased in with steps worksheets. So here, if I want to know what the type of questions, these are the type of questions which are coming, and all these steps are shown by the software. So for example, if you want to learn with the steps, you can also read the learning material here. You can watch the videos here, and you can attempt questions. When I attempt the questions, my questions are created by the software, because my interest is I should be able to learn it, master it. So it means if I give the same question again, sometime child may cram it, right? We are interested in developing the skill of the child. So we will learn the topic here at this moment of time, Vedic math as well, how to do faster subtraction. So I just write my answer like this, and how I do it, we will subsequently see it as well. So I keep on answering, but let me just explain you how the software works. I'm skipping other questions. I've just solved first questions, other questions I'm not answering it. So I keep on answering these questions. In 10th question, I write, say for example, I write some random number here. Okay, I'm intentionally writing my wrong answer. My question will be automatically checked by the software. And software is telling me I have taken 53 seconds to answer this particular worksheet 10 question. First question I took 37 seconds, and all these questions, I was just skipping it. I was not answering it. If I go to the last question, system tells me what my right answer will be. All the steps of the mind are shown on the software, and I can know which step I went wrong. If I attempt this worksheet again, I will be able to, see my analytics. My analytics keep on developing. See, a child in reality is able to solve all those 10 type of questions in less than 2 minutes with the feeling of immense joy. This is what we wanted to achieve it. This is the right time to introduce a concept of Vedic math as well. See, now all of us know, we are very happy when we work with the, just a second, when we work with the concept like, number like 10, 100, 1000, we feel easy, but we don't give the name to these numbers for small children. In Vedic math, we give the name of called base numbers, like numbers like 10, 100, 1000, etc. are called base number. So it means if I create any number, say 1 followed by any number of zeros, it is a base number. And I want to subtract any other number out of it. Say for example, I want to subtract 7819. There is a Sanskrit sutra. The English translation is make everything 9 and make last one 10, your answer will come. So if I take the first digit and I want to subtract something from 10,000, I make the first digit as 9. 7 and 2 is 9. I make the second digit as 9, and I am speaking my answer as well. 2100, 8 and 1 is 9. I make it again 9. So I can say 2180 something and 9, and last one I need to make as 10. Just simple word statement. My answer is 2181. So if I take another question now, I take another question. Say for example, I want to do say 10,000, and I provide say a bit of difficult question. I say 7112.83, and I want you to speak the answer. I can directly speak my answer as 2887.17 is my answer. Since I'm calculating from left to right, all my answer I can speak in a conventional, curriculum math. These methods are not being taught. The similar method are available for division, addition, so many other things. Now, many of you will say, okay, Lokesh, we have seen this method. It works wonderfully when I am subtracting it from numbers like 10,000, 20, 10,000, 100,000. But what happens if I subtract from numbers like say 20,000, 30,000, 40,000? It is again easy. And some of you will say, Lokesh, what happens if I start subtracting from any number to any number? Like say, for example, I say 8,523 minus 3,223. I will again do it from left to right in much more efficient way than what has been taught to me. And once children start doing it, they will start feeling an ease of it. That ease will tremendously help us. I have seen many times in my own classes as well as in our teachers' classes, when children learn these methods, they have a feeling of wow, they are more interested to do the homework and classwork. And over a period of time, like I just would like to narrate a story. When I was taking my first class of Vedic math, and I was not a professional teacher, uh, a child who was 9 years old, and I used to ask him a question, what is 9 plus 8? He will take a minute to answer it wrong. He will say 9 plus 8 is 15, for example. Okay. Then I have to, really work hard with him. And I was thinking, how am I going to teach this child math? And but I didn't lose my trust and confidence. Over a period of 3 months, the child started picking up. I was asking one question and he was answering me instantly. Not only this 9 plus 8 sort of questions, but typical questions like, say, what is 43 times 47? And he will immediately say 2021. That sort of answer he was giving me. Then I asked him, hey, you are very good in math now. Have you taught these methods to your friends in your school class? He said, I'm the fastest in my class in math, just after 4 months' time. And I was feeling a wonder of it. Then I was saying, your teacher must be very proud of you. Then the child told me that, yes, my teacher is proud on me, but she does not know how I work. Okay. But the confidence which the child has got at that age, that will go for entire life. And that confidence, when the child come to higher grades, go to university, they just get one feeling, my math is easy, it is an easy subject, it is not a difficult subject. This is what we intend to do in Math to Shine. In Math to Shine, you can learn through various things, like you have seen some of the learning material. You have seen we have the complete videos here. So all these videos, large number of videos here, you can learn from this. There are some books as well here from Kenneth Williams. So this is what we have tried to do it. Similar content is published for Kenneth Williams Teachers Training for Adults people as well. We also brought school math here. Say, for example, school math. Okay, my definition of math is very simple. I should be able to understand the world and the physical phenomenon better. That is the objective of math. So it means my logic, my problem solving, my analytical skill has to be good. To have it good, there are two skills required. Your foundation math skills should be good. Your number sense should be good. Your algebra should be good. Your number operation should be good. That is I called as foundation math. Then I call problem solving, logical thinking, which is pretty much there in the curriculum math. And we get all these type of questions here, like this is a logical thinking question for a child, that if my time is 1 o'clock, 1:32, what will be the next time? Then child should know this is the way I'm going to write 2 hours and 30 minutes. So he will understand by a simple question that 1 hour is 60 minutes. He's also understanding what will be my next sequence, next pattern. So these sort of large number of school math worksheets, like this is related to time, like I want to subtract 7 years and all those things, huge number of worksheets are there. Good thing is sometimes parents find it difficult to check the worksheet, teacher find it difficult to check the worksheet. When worksheet are automatically checked and analyzed, it becomes easy for parents, to homeschooling parents, to focus on teaching, explaining concept, and give the checking work to the software. We also got Abacus for children who are pretty young, like say for example 5 years to 8 years, 7 years old children. We can do that Abacus. It's a visual model of understanding math, but it majorly applies to the number operations, etc., basic addition, subtraction, etc. But it is good in that age, the visualization skills develop. We have a Abacus teachers training program or adults training program as well. Here all the content is available for you for Abacus. You can use these worksheets for practicing as well. As children are practicing, and we are capturing all these data. All these data will tell you where is the child strong in math and where is the child weak in math. So now we just solved these two worksheets here, and there are 2 attempts, and my average accuracy is here. And I will be able to know my strength in terms of which chapter, which skill I'm weak. I'm weak into fraction. If I don't have this detailed analytics available with me, I will not be able to know where should I focus my effort. So this is what we do in Math to Shine for a student portal. A lot of homeschooling parents, especially in US, are targeting not only teaching it to their kid, but teaching it to other kids as well within their homeschooling community. They have a teacher portal. If they get 10 students to teach, they become, one parent learn it, they become a teacher of 10 parents, 10 children. All the children comes here, and they know who is the child they need to focus more. So if I know this child, say Devi Parsik, she is actually practicing less and her accuracy is low. So when you have the help of complete analytics and everything, it will become pretty easy for you to focus on which skill to improve. This is what we do in Math to Shine as far as this thing, portal is concerned. Now we are based on core R&D, which has not happened for over a century into the foundation math concepts. So these are the physical books we have from Kenneth William. He created a cosmic calculator course, and we have one person in California in USA. His daughter is currently 9 years of age. She is going through Kenneth Williams cosmic calculator series, and by the age she will be 11, she will be starting calculus. And this is the way she is progressing currently. Now many of you can say, like, if the system is good, why it has not been adopted? Just to narrate a story here before I dwell further into this. When Roman numerals were replaced by currently followed numerals like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc., it took Europe to adopt the new system more than 200 years. Shifting from Roman numeral to the current modern numeral, I would say. Okay, people call it as Indian system of numerals, because India invented the zero that time, zero, decimal system, negative system, etc. Now government of India is recognizing Vedic math as a core skill. They want to implement it in their new education policy. So it's not like I am speaking about it. They also want to do it. They do not know how they're going to implement it, where our system will help them. Now, Prime Minister of India talks about Vedic math as well. In this presentation, or you can go to the Math to Shine YouTube channel as well. We have feedback from various students, various tutors, and then how they're feeling it. This is what Math to Shine provide. It provides Abacus, traditional numeracy, conventional numeracy, Vedic math. We got a tutor portal, we got a student portal. We also have physical books, etc., from Kenneth William, which we will be publishing in a more edtech modern way, linking it with you, etc. Let us learn a concept now. We have learned the concept of all from 9, last from 10. But just to narrate you, there are many concepts available in for learning in Math to Shine. So let me just give you a brief idea about the kind of concepts we can learn. Uh, like if I come here, see this concept called base multiplication method. It can teach you that 108 times 112 can be 12096 is my answer. This natural method. In Vedic math, there are two kind of method. One is called spatial method, which works into certain situation, and another is called a general method, which works into all the situation. So, like if you just look into the topic wise here, bar number is a method of introducing and writing the number in a bit different way. I got a teacher, 84-year-old teacher, very inspiring person. I really got motivated by listening to him. 84-year-old, his name is David Robinson in Canada. He retired from math teaching as a school teacher in 1995, so almost 27 years back. When he was 75 years old, his granddaughter was finding challenges into doing times table, and he was very worried about it. Then he thought how to effectively teach the times table to his granddaughter. When he was searching on Google, he happens to see Kenneth Williams' name and his books. He did all his courses. Now he go and try to convince the Ministry of Education in Canada to introduce Vedic math. And naturally, it's a bureaucratic system. They're not going to change so fast. And he teaches other adults Vedic math in Canada and in the I think Ontario region. And we got a concept like doubling, halving, number splitting, addition, subtraction, general method as well as spatial method. This is a complete system we get. It is not a collection of tricks. It is a complete system where confidence will go multifold. So this is a typical content we have. If you have any question, you can stop me any moment of time. We have seen the demo of student and tutor portal. As a next step, what you can do is what we want to actually bring it. There are two offerings here. You can subscribe Math to Shine. That is the number one thing. You can also subscribe Math to Shine, and you can also approach our own tutors as well. We got a tutor network who can also teach your children Vedic math on Math to Shine platform, giving a physical teaching experience, even if they are teaching online. The second offering is we also invite adults to learn Vedic maths, become Math to Shine partners. We will also help them to get students, and they can also get their students. And we also share revenue with them. So it is a creating income stream for other people. If you are interested, you can let us know. And all of us know that yoga has become popular. So we want to bring a similar change, like making math more flexible, more enjoyable globally. These are some of the workshops I have conducted physically. If you want, we can also conduct a physical workshops in Australia where people can learn it. Maybe 5 days workshops, they can start using Math to Shine as well. That's also possible. In nutshell, we are trying to develop a system of developing very high IQ and feeling of math joy. Once it sticks for life. This is what I have to share with you, and you're most welcome to be in touch with me or anyone in my team. And I'm very interested to listen to your question, and will be glad to answer your questions.
Lokesh, that was an amazing presentation. I loved it. I'm like, go get my wallet. I want to buy some. No, but seriously, I do have a couple of questions for you though that I've been busy writing down doing this. So if we've already started teaching our children math with different methods, can we just stop that and start this, or will we do both, or how does that work, and maybe for what ages?
It's a wonderful this thing. And see, I have faced this question many times. Okay, I'll just ask you one thing. My mother tongue is Hindi. Okay, and I'm fluent in English, and there are some other people who learn multiple things. Okay, so children are very well versed in knowing multiple things. If you teach them that current method and you also tell them this method, they know which method to apply in real life. Okay, so that's a good thing in my opinion. Say if they have to do some multiplication 108 times 108, right? Okay, they can directly do it, compute in their head, and they can rightly straight away give the answer. They will over a period of time, switching their mind off to go for the conventional system. Okay, some places, like if I teach you, like I want to add 10 numbers together, and I'm just putting a dot over a different method, just putting a dot around whenever I get a carry, and automatically computing it. Those sort of methods will stick to them. Like I'm sometimes amazed that children go to a supermarket and they look for the bill to see what change they're going to get, and they can straight away tell these things. So children are
I don't know about a couple of times, and I'm like, I'm just going to get my calculator out and just have a look at that, and your answer is correct, of course, right? So my other question was how many hours practice. You said there was one student who had less practice than the others. So approximately how much time would your student be spending on this?
See, in my opinion, every day, if you can ask a child to practice for 15 minutes, this is good enough. But you have to ask the child to practice consistently for 10 to 15 to 30 minutes. I mean, sometimes children are curious, okay, and they want to practice more. The reason I will give you very simple. See, when they solve a worksheet and immediately it is checked and it tells you right, wrong, and how much time you have taken up. Okay, and then a child first time took 5 minutes, and you are, as a mom, you are sitting with the child. You say, this is easy. Can you attempt it? And can you see we can do it in say 3 minutes? Okay, let us take this challenge. If you can finish in 3 minutes, child will take this challenge. Okay, once they achieve it, and then you send a positive signal to them that you can surely do it. See, this is a method which I have applied in motivating children, and they also start practicing more. So in my opinion, 15 minutes is a good enough at early age.
Every day. It's funny you say that. My two boys are exactly like that. If there's a challenge, they're onto it. They want to do it. So Lokesh, does your program have a test so that we would know where to start, like what lesson to start on?
See, we have assessments as well in Math to Shine. Okay, and you can use those assessments. See, see what we have, two extra things. See, we map the journey of learning. Our learning journey is initially you learn with steps. Once you master the steps of learning, then you will be learning without steps. It means the steps are not shown to you. Okay. But sometimes you get confused. You can still watch the video. Okay, or you can watch clarification to your Math to Shine teacher. Okay, subsequently, after the steps are mastered and you have gone to without steps, then you don't want to take this much time to answer these questions. Like, then there's something called see the number and write the answer. We call it speed building worksheets. So in the speed building worksheets, we have given multiple choice questions, not the answer box kind of question. So you see it, you click, this is the correct answer. So it improves the number sense. After the speed it build, then we also have something called real life application. After that, we got something called test and assessment, where large number of worksheets you have, we combine it into certain tests on the same topic. Now you move to a next topic, but in math you require practice, and you have not practiced the same concept for last 2 months time. So your teacher or your mother after 2 months can give you the same same concept as revision. So it means we do all these things. It is going to help you, child to do more practice. This is the way we are targeting actually.
So my other question, but I have a feeling I've already answered it by listening to you, was for me as an adult learner, do I need to unlearn what I've already learned, or can I just learn this on top? But then when you said the children choose their way, then I'm thinking, well, maybe once we start this as adults, we're going to choose our way as well. Does that sound right?
Absolutely. And one of the things which you will see, for example, to solve a question, you require 10 steps to be done. Okay. And here you have only 2 or 3 steps, and you find more logical. Okay.
Yeah, I love that. The 9 and the 10. I love that. And I just imagine my children would just be like bang, bang, bang and got that. So, but whereas me, I'm just like, I'm just going to get the calculator out and check your number. And okay, that was right.
Yeah.
And it's so different to, the old method of if you have a 0 at the top, you have to borrow 1 and pay 1 back, and then borrow 1 and pay 1 back. And that's how I learned math. And I just found math was not one of my favorite subjects. But I'm really curious about this one now. So
see, in Math to Shine, we don't have any borrow concept. We have a visual concept in Vedic math. Like you have learned one method from left to right, how to subtract from base number. If you are subtracting from a normal number to normal number, general method, we still don't do borrow. Okay, there are 2 methods which works here. One is called a bar number concept, but you need to understand bar numbers. Like David Robinson in Canada one day he wrote an email to me. He was saying, Lokesh, in my entire life, I was understanding to write 89 is 8 and 9. But it is Kenneth Williams who has taught me that I can write 100 minus 11 into a number system by using bar numbers, and it makes the life simple. That is one method. The second method is you just visually start from left to right, observe one digit, digit by digit by digit, and speak answers without borrow and all confusing concepts. I mean, I've gone through the same borrow concept in my childhood, but when I see myself as an adult and I look into number, it automatically starts from left to right. And this is the way you speak numbers.
I think I'm ready to give it a go too. I'm a bit wow, because I've never seen this before. So for me, I was wow. So
No, thank you for asking the questions as well as conducting the session, Len.
Thank you. It was a great session. So thank you very much for that.
Thank you, Len.
I was wondering if you could put it maybe in the chat, just on the other slide, you had your email address there. If anybody
can I where should I just put my email address slide so that you can have it?
That's fine. So
you can contact me on email or WhatsApp. Here is my details here. And my phone number is here, Singapore. I'm also available on WhatsApp. So anything you're interested, please let me know. I'll be delighted. I'll be delighted. Undoubtedly.
Thank you. I absolutely thoroughly enjoyed your presentation. So thank you for that.
Oh, thank you, Len. It's an absolute joy to talk to you and homeschooling community in Australia. We will do our best to make your children math smart for life. I mean, I can say if they learn these things, they will be way ahead than other children.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.